Hey everybody. Just sitting here having my coffee this morning, and I'm actually um, still kind of thinking about a lot of the stuff that's been going on here over the last 24 hours. First and foremost, and the most important thing I can say in this video at all is my deepest sympathies and condolences to the victims and their families of the people in Las Vegas after last night's shooting. I actually know people who were in Vegas. Nobody was killed or injured or anything like that. But, checking in and talking with them, it really makes a difference in how you view something like this from a distance. And what I really want to make this video about is how to help the people who need help. I go online this morning and I'm just sickened by, all of these people, this hodgepodge of people turning it into their moment. Trying to use this as a means to push their agenda. Whether that agenda is something good or something bad, it's irrelevant. When I think about shootings, when I think about any disaster, including the hurricanes, these are opportunities to drop walls, to drop defenses, to drop identity, to drop all of that crap that divides us and come together. And it feels like these days, people are not capable. And this is definitely from a very reactive place. So I definitely want people to understand that. Somebody asked me if I was going to do an astrology video on the shootings or on the hurricanes. And I'll say the same thing I said when it came to Irma. Absolutely not. I'm not going to turn this into my moment. Okay? And I'm going to say the same thing to all the other spiritual people out there. If you are a so-called empath who feels other people and their emotions so sensitively and so acutely, you won't make it about you and what you're feeling right now. You will actually do something about what you're picking up. Whether it's counseling people or showing your support or trying to find a way to raise money or to help people find lost loved ones or to do whatever it takes to start healing and cleansing the immediate recent wound. That's what we should be doing as a community. And if you can't do that, at least don't turn it into your moment. And that was one of the things that I just got done with a bit of a Facebook thing on my personal Facebook page. I was saying now is not the time to be discussing gun control, whatever side you're on. Just to respect the people who are, they do have a loss to cope with. Okay, there are people who are dead, and there are people who are going to miss them forever. There are people who are wounded and traumatized. If you are that serious about the gun control issue here in America, well, then you wouldn't have. Then it shouldn't be a big. It shouldn't be a big deal to wait till Thursday or Friday. Let those people catch their breath. It's their time. It's their moment right now. It's not yours. It's not whatever political agenda you are pushing. It's really not. I even had somebody that I know, a friend of mine, being like, "Well, that's better than offering prayers," and I said, "Well, actually, no, it's not." Whether or not you believe prayers do anything, the act of sympathy and love is going to go a lot further than my opinion, my feelings, because then you are no better than the person who's trying to pull focus. You are changing the subject away from their pain. You are changing the subject away from their wounds. You are pulling attention onto yourself. You are pulling the attention to you. Okay? Somebody even, somebody again who I love and respect, even said, well, Nico, the NRA, and whatever you feel about the NRA, it's up to you. But Nico, the NRA agrees with you. How do you feel about that? I stand by my feelings. I don't agree with a lot of the NRA. I am a personal accountability kind of guy. So I do believe in the Second Amendment, but I do have my reservations about letting people who are mentally ill have guns. I think that, we've already seen situations where that goes horribly wrong. But I'm not going to change my stance based on branding and identity politics either. This is a choice that I'm making from my core, not as, you know, somebody who is independent, or somebody who is male or gay and lives in a certain part of the country. You know, we have this issue right now that's very clear to see, and a lot of my friends on both the left and the right have this really big issue of like, oh no, oh my God, I've got to find a way to stay true to my brand, because that's all it is to me. It's just a brand. You know, it's not even about that. It's not about you. It's about the victims. And if one of my, if any of you are victims of any of these disasters, you know, when it comes to hurricanes, shootings, any of those things like that, I'm going to try to put as many resources for you to get help in the video below. And I ask that everyone who is not and is watching this video, instead of making it about you and your opinion and your reaction to this, and, you know, whether or not you believe in gun control, or the sickos who want to call false flag right away because, you know, they're just a bunch of, you know, crazy shut-ins, or you want to make it about your political beliefs, you know what you can do instead? You can help these people. Let's actually turn this video into a resource for these people. Actually, I'm going to go and put as many links to help as they can get, okay, whether it's counseling, all right, grief support, all right, whether it's funding for medical care, all right. Let's actually drop all of these identities, all of these arbitrary construct identities for just a goddamn week. Let them catch their breath and help people who really need help. I'm not doing an astrology video on this because this is not my moment, and I would hope to God that everyone can get over themselves enough to kind of be like, yeah, let's just help the hurt. How about that? Okay? Sorry for being so flustered in this situation. You know, things will be different. I'll be putting up monthly astrology horoscope videos here later on today, so, you know, but this is more important than that too. All right, so I hope that, you know, we can drop it. You know, let's actually create something. And if you got to go and push a movement and push your opinion, God, you know, just cram it until Friday. All right? Because there are people who are dying, who may still die because of their wounds. There are people whose blood is not dry. And there are people who don't know how to get a hold of their families. And there are a lot of people who don't know if they're going to make it through critical condition. And that's a bit more important right now. All right? So anyway, guys, thank you for sitting through this. Hope I didn't hurt too many feelings. Just needed to actually, you know, motivate people to do what should be done instead of what they want to do to feel a bit of relief in the moment. Let's get posting on these links. Let's make something useful out of this, you know, out of this video. And if you have any more resources, post them in the comments below, and, you know, let's make sure that people get them. All right? I'll talk to you later.